Pastor Elijah, serious tone. Woman, is it you who put the ring on the road? Auntie Sarah, faking shock. Me? What? I'm just a poor widow with no electricity. I don't even know rings. It was 7 a.m. in the dusty, peaceful village of Mulokonyi. Birds were singing. Goats were chewing their morning motivation. The sun was stretching like it just clocked in for duty. And there was Junior, our experimental genius, our certified tester of nonsense, walking to school while balancing a spoon on his nose. Junior, to himself, today I'm testing spoon gravity on rough roads. If it falls, I'll sue the wind. Junior believed in testing everything. He once tested how fast he could run with one shoe. He tested if goats eat homework. They did. He even tested whether you could cook Indomie with orange Fanta. But today? Oh, today, he was about to test something nobody should ever test. As Junior danced his way to school, he spotted something in the middle of the road. Something shiny. Something that glowed softly, like it was whispering. Pick me. Touch me. Ruin your life gently. Junior, grinning. Treasure alert. Is this what pirates are looking for? Or did Thanos forget one of his rings? Without thinking, he picked it up. Whoosh! The wind changed. A banana leaf flew and slapped him. A chicken nearby collapsed dramatically. Chicken, if it could talk. Not me again. I didn't sign up for this story. Junior blinked. The ring was smooth, golden, and warm like fufu fresh from the pot. Junior, whispering, magical, spiritual, demonic? Let me test. And test he did. He slipped it on his finger, and the sky blinked once. No thunder, no lightning, just one confused bird falling out of a tree for no reason. This is where life began to misbehave. Junior walked into class late, again. Miss Janet, stern voice. Junior, why are you always late like the devil in Deliverance? But this time, she didn't even see him. Junior, smiling? Let me test teacher's stress tolerance. He went to his seat, sat down, and tapped his best friend Musa on the shoulder. Musa, turning. Ah! Nah! He screamed and jumped over 3 desks like Spider-Man on Red Bull. Musa. Ghost! Ghost! Demon with spoon! Miss Janet. Musa, what is wrong with you? Musa, pointing. Junior is here, but also not here. His mouth was moving, but there was nothing. Miss Janet squinted. Junior is not in school today. Stop disturbing the class with your nonsense. Junior, shouting. I'm right here, hello? I'm visible in my mind. But no one saw him. Only Musa, and now Fatuma at the back, who also screamed and jumped out the window. Fatuma. I saw shadows dancing near him. The class was in confusion. Chairs were flying. Prayers started. One child pulled out salt from his lunchbox and began casting it around. Junior, laughing. Wow, what a ring. 10-10 experience. At home that evening, Junior walked in, ring still on. His mom was cooking beans and talking to herself. Mama Junior, these children will not kill me before my time. One more unpaid fee and I will sell myself. Junior entered the kitchen. Junior. Mommy, I'm back. No response. Junior, closer. Mommy, can you hear me? She stirred the beans. Why do I smell burnt rice and socks? He clapped. She froze. Mama Junior, eyes wide. Who is that? Who is breathing my oxygen? She grabbed salt, red oil, and a wooden spoon and threw them like ninja stars. Junior removed the ring just in time. Junior ducking. It's me! Stop! I'm your son! She turned, stared, and screamed louder. Mama Junior. Hey! He's appearing from the air now? You are now a spirit. Junior. It's the ring, Mom. I'm just testing it. Mama Junior, crying. Who told you to test spiritual things? Why do you test demons? Do you think you are a laboratory? Villagers start to whisper. The next day, things got worse. Junior started wearing the ring full-time. He enjoyed it too much. In shops, he became invisible and accidentally stole things. In the village, people saw shadows following him. Children ran when he came near. Even the cat refused to cross his path. And if he left the ring at home, wild animals followed him. One day, a snake with braids chased him into the market shouting, Where is my ring? People ran like Olympic sprinters. Another day, a crow flew above him screaming, "Betrayer!" as if he owed it money. But Junior kept defending himself. Junior. People just hate success. Jealousy. Maybe they're all allergic to magic. But guess who always supported him? Auntie Sarah, the sweet neighbor who gave him bananas and called him my special boy. She'd come to the house and tell his mom, "He's just special, he's gifted, don't worry." She brought biscuits, gave him socks, and even prayed fake prayers. Oh Lord bless Junior, take this confusion away. But when no one was watching, she smiled. Not a normal smile, a smile that said, "I know something you don't know, and you're not ready." Because she was the one who had thrown the ring in the road. 3 nights before, she stood in her maize garden, wearing red cloth, holding a black feather and muttering, "Auntie Sarah," chanting, "Junior, Junior, let confusion enter your peace. Let the ring find your finger and your future become fog." Then she danced, alone, in the dark. Her goat stared at her like, "You're finished." And when Junior picked the ring, she celebrated in the maze, dancing like she won a lottery made of curses. If you laughed, if your jaw dropped, if you shouted, "Ay," even once, like the video, share with a curious person. Subscribe for Phase 2, The Boy, the Ring, and the Ghost Who Stole His Pencil. It was another ordinary, chaotic morning. Junior woke up smiling as usual. Junior grinning. Today, I'll test how long I can stay invisible without anyone noticing. I might even take a nap in the principal's office. He slipped on the ring, ate 2 dry chapatis, and walked to school humming like he had Bluetooth joy. But today, the ring was behaving strangely. At first, it glowed. Then it turned cold. Then it made a noise like, Yes, the ring hummed. Junior. Now it's vibrating? Maybe it's upgrading itself. When he got to school, he entered the classroom and sat down. Nobody noticed. He tapped Musa again. Musa didn't move. Junior. Aha, you're learning. Good. No screaming today. He leaned back in his seat, and then his pencil disappeared, vanished, right in his hand. Then a shadow leaned over and whispered in his ear. Ghost voice, deep and dramatic. "Why did you pick me?" Junior froze. Junior blinking. "Ah, is this part of the ring's features?" That same moment, Miss Janet entered the class. Miss Janet, cheerful. "Good morning, class." Half the class responded. The other half were praying silently. Ever since Junior became a walking episode of Supernatural, students weren't taking chances. Fatuma whispering. I saw a black figure take his pencil. Musa, maybe it wanted to write its own exams. Suddenly, the chalk Miss Janet was holding snapped in her hand. Then the board erased itself. Miss Janet, shaking. "Who did that?" Nobody answered. Then a shadow danced across the wall, spelling hello in capital letters. Teacher. "Junior, where are you?" Junior took off the ring mid-laugh and reappeared. Junior, smiling. "I'm here. I'm just testing classroom spirits today." The teacher fainted. Again. Second time this week. News spread faster than chicken pox at a sleepover. Junior was seen flying in a mirror. The ring speaks at midnight. Auntie Sarah's goat started singing hymns. One villager swore they saw Junior standing under a mango tree while a snake braided his eyebrows. People panicked. One woman slapped her radio and blamed it for demonic signals. A man poured anointing oil into his drinking water. Children tied garlic to their pencils, just in case. Finally, the village elders gathered for an emergency meeting. Elder Bewire? This boy. He has crossed spiritual borders. He is now a one-man horror movie. Elder Mary crying. And the worst part is, he's still smiling. Junior's mother broke down. She held the ring in her hands, trembling. Mama Junior, sobbing. I don't know what this thing is. My son disappears in church, and demons borrow his shoes. She finally did what every true African mother does in a crisis. She called the pastor. Pastor Elijah was not your regular pastor. He didn't come with holy water. He didn't come with Bible only. He came with pepper spray labeled for stubborn spirits. Pastor Elijah, entering boldly. Who picked a cursed ring here? Show me the child of boldness. Junior stepped forward. Junior, half grinning. I was just testing the power. Pastor Elijah, shouting, Are you a laboratory? Do you think the devil gives free samples? The room shook. The light bulb blinked once. Junior slipped the ring on again. Bad idea. Suddenly, books flew off shelves. The TV turned on without power. A lizard on the wall spoke in Latin. Pastor Elijah, shouting, Aye, begin holy warfare. He sprayed the holy pepper mist in the air. Junior screamed. Junior, my eyes! Is this deliverance or tear gas? The ring flew off Junior's hand by itself and landed in the center of the room. It started spinning, glowing, screaming. Then, poof, a spirit appeared, looking like a human shadow. Everyone ducked, except Pastor Elijah. Spirit groaning. He picked me. I was sent. I was called by name. Everyone turned to look at Mama Junior. Mama Junior? Shocked? Called by who? Not me, oh. Did this episode make you scream, laugh, or side-eye your neighbor? Then like, share, and hit subscribe, because Phase 3 is coming hot. With public deliverance, confession, and drama you won't believe. Who threw the ring? The spirit points. The spirit floated in the air like a depressed balloon. The room was silent. Even the fan stopped spinning. All eyes turned to the door, where Auntie Sarah's window stood open and suspiciously bright. Spirit, deep voice. The woman in the maze called his name. She danced with fire. She gave the ring. Pastor Elijah, eyes wide. Jesus, this is why maze should only be for Posho. Mama Junior? Auntie Sarah? My friend? The one who gives my son biscuits? Junior stood there, blinking. Junior. Wait, you mean the same woman who told me I'm her favorite? After her goat? Outside, Auntie Sarah stood frozen. The goat next to her looked nervous, like it might be next in line. Goat, if it could talk. Don't drag me into this, please. I just eat grass. Word spread like wildfire dipped in kerosene. Within 15 minutes, the compound was full. Aunties holding chairs like weapons. Uncles with sticks for protection. The local herbalist, just in case. The village chairman with a notebook labeled suspect list. And in the middle, Auntie Sarah sitting like butter in the sun. Pastor Elijah, serious tone. Woman, is it you who put the ring on the road? Auntie Sarah, faking shock. Me? What? I'm just a poor widow with no electricity. I don't even know rings. Mama Junior, livid. Liar. You bought Junior juice last week for no reason. Who buys juice for other people's children? Villager, shouting. True. I saw her once talking to her goat at 2 a.m. Auntie Sarah. That was morning devotion. Goat, nodding nervously. Bah. Which probably meant I'm not involved. Pastor Elijah wasn't buying it. He pulled out his deliverance towel of truth and waved it toward her. The spirit in the ring screamed again, and suddenly, Auntie Sarah's legs gave out. She fell flat. The goat jumped back 3 steps. Suddenly, Auntie Sarah sat up, but something was off. Her voice had changed. It sounded like she swallowed a radio. Auntie Sarah, possessed voice. Yes, it was me. I was tired of seeing them happy. Everyone screamed. Even the chairman fell backward onto a pumpkin. Auntie Sarah. They laughed too much. Their son was always dancing, always smiling. I couldn't take it. Pastor Elijah. So you sacrificed him for what? Auntie Sarah. I did the ritual in the maze. I called his name. I asked for his star. I said, let confusion enter their home. Junior's mouth dropped open like a broken gate. Junior. Wait, so I'm not special? I'm spiritually hacked? Pastor Elijah. My son, you're still special, but also slightly spiritually hacked. As Auntie Sarah continued confessing, she did the unexpected. She stood up and began dancing. Not a holy dance, a confession dance. Aunties held their chests. The goat ran into the house. Then she screamed. Auntie Sarah. I buried his name in the maze, under the mango tree. Check! Everyone ran to the maze garden. They dug furiously like they were mining for gold. And there, beneath the mango tree, was a bottle with Junior's school ID photo, 3 feathers, a shoelace, and a paper with his name written 17 times. Mama Junior collapsing. My child was inside a plastic bottle? Villager, that's not witchcraft. That's Tupperware witchcraft. Pastor Elijah, this bottle must be destroyed. This ring must be burned. And this woman needs 14 days of fasting and 2 tubs of salt water. Junior, still holding the ring, began to cry. Junior, I just wanted to test things. I didn't know I was wearing a demon's Bluetooth device. Pastor Elijah, gently. That's how the devil works, my boy. He doesn't come with horns. He comes disguised as curiosity. And maybe Auntie Sarah with biscuits. Mama Junior, holding him. No more testing, Junior. From today, you're only testing past papers and mathematics. The whole village gathered as Pastor Elijah placed the bottle and the ring in a bowl of salt and kerosene. He prayed, and boom! The ring exploded with a soft pew. The air cleared. The shadows vanished. And finally, Junior could stand in the sun without attracting a thunderstorm. And so, the truth came out. Jealousy was exposed. The ring was destroyed. And Junior? He learned that curiosity can be powerful. But if you're not careful, it can invite what you don't understand. Ecclesiastes 12:14. For God will bring every deed into judgment, including every hidden thing, whether it is good or evil. Nothing stays buried forever, even in maze gardens. If this story had you sweating, laughing, or eyeing your neighbor suspiciously, tap that like, share with a junior in your life. And don't forget to subscribe because a week passed. Junior was back to normal, or mostly normal. He could now enter shops without triggering alarms. His friends sat near him again without praying silently. His school performance improved, except he still used a spoon as a compass. Junior in class. Ma'am, I'm testing magnetic soup direction. Miss Janet? My God, things were calm, or so it seemed. Because one night at 2:17 a.m., Junior sat up in bed, sweating, shaking, hearing whispers again. Whispers low, echoing. Return, not all was broken. He opened his eyes. The ring, which they thought had exploded, was sitting right there, on his windowsill, glowing. The next morning, the house was in chaos. Junior's mother ran to the church barefoot. Mama Junior screaming, Pastor, the ring has resurrected. It came back. Pastor Elijah nearly dropped his tea. Pastor Elijah. Which ring? The cursed one. Did we not explode it? Was it not burned like expired beans? They rushed to the house. But this time, Pastor Elijah came prepared with a drum, 3 bottles of anointing oil. His cousin, Prophet Jackson, who doesn't talk, he just hums in tongues. Prophet Jackson, walking in. They walked into Junior's room. And there it was, the ring, glowing, floating, spinning. As soon as Prophet Jackson touched it, he fell backward, eyes rolled, mouth opened. He began speaking, in a voice that was not his. Prophet Jackson, possessed voice. It was not Auntie Sarah alone. Everyone. Ah! Pastor Elijah. Talk, O cursed spirit. Who else was involved? Spirit, she was a servant. But the ring was made by her grandmother, the one buried in the old mango forest. Mama Junior. Yeah, this is now generational witchcraft? Junior. So I inherited a ghost? Without signing up? The room grew cold. The curtains shook. The goat ran into the house again, this time screaming, Bah! Like a human. Pastor Elijah was ready. Pastor. Everyone kneel. I'm calling for full backup. He called his phone. A pastor on the phone? Yes, Pastor Matata. Bring the salt. Bring the keyboard. Bring Sister Grace and her tambourine. We are going in. Within 30 minutes, a full choir arrived. 2 prayer warriors with sandals made from tires. A man who only spoke in psalms. And an old woman called Mama Joy, who prayed by slapping demons physically. The deliverance began. The ring floated again. The lights flickered. Prophet Jackson started levitating. Prophet Jackson. The ring holds a name, his name. Until it is spoken and renounced, it will never leave. Junior, trembling. What name? My name? Pastor Elijah. Yes, say your name and claim your freedom. Renounce the ring. Junior, loudly. I, Junior, also known as the Tester, denounced the ring of Wahala. Everyone shouting, "Fire! Holy Ghost! Deliver him!" The ring screamed. Yes, the actual ring screamed. Ring? Ghost voice? Ah! Boom! It exploded in white light. This time, for real. The room filled with smoke, music, shouting, and tambourine hits that sounded like gunshots. When the smoke cleared, Junior was lying on the floor, peaceful. No spirits, no whispers, no floating objects. And from that day on, he never disappeared again. No animals followed him. No ghosts borrowed his pencils. Instead, he became the most serious boy in class. He even stopped using spoons as compasses. Well, mostly. Junior in class. Ma'am, I'm now testing how to be focused. As for Auntie Sarah, she fainted again during the deliverance. But when she woke up, she cried for hours. Auntie Sarah, sobbing. I didn't know it would go this far. I just wanted your joy. You were always laughing. And I was always lonely. Mama Junior, softly. But you could have joined our joy, instead of trying to destroy it. The village forgave her. But the pastor gave her 60 days of deliverance camp and banned her from maize gardens permanently. Pastor Elijah, if we catch you near one maize leaf, we will sprinkle the whole shamba with holy water. Junior lived in peace. The family prospered. The goat became an internet meme. And in the village of Mulokoni, it became law. If you find anything shiny on the road, leave it alone. John Tenateun. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I came that they may have life, and have it abundantly. Ephesians 6:11. Put on the full armor of God, so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. Be careful what you pick. Not all gifts are blessings. Curiosity without prayer is spiritual carelessness. And not every neighbor is your destiny helper. If this story blessed you, shocked you, made you laugh, scream, or want to anoint your ring finger, tap like, drop a comment. Team Junior, if you made it to the end, share this story with someone curious. And don't forget to subscribe for more dramatic, funny, spiritual tales.